welcome to Kickstarter update number 45. It's been 3 months since we released Divinity Original Sin 2, or almost 3 months, and what an amazing 3 months it's been. The game sold over 1 million units, it has a 93% Metacritic score, it has a very high Steam approval rating, I think it's at 94% now and 97% in the last 30 days. And we have close to 1,000 mods, which is even more amazing. So yeah, it's been really good, and you know it by now. Part of that is thanks to you, because your feedback helped us make the game as cool as it is. Now we're still very hard at work on it, and today we're actually releasing patch 5. And to talk a little bit about patch 5, we're going to go and say hi to Octave, who is one of our producers, who's been, I'll take your chair Octave, who's been, yeah, you've been having the fun job of going through our bug databases and just checking out exactly how much stuff we did wrong and then telling people to fix it, that kind of thing, right? So, how many changes do we have in patch 5?
In patch 5 it's about 550 changes, and that translates to about like 200 change notes for the patch.
Okay, so that's over 500 bugs that were fixed, or features that were added, because there's also a bunch of features that were added. And it's taken us quite some time to make patch 5, I think. Do you know what the reason was for that?
Well, the game is pretty complex, so anything you try to fix, there's always a possibility that there's new issues that come up. So,
yeah, and we had I remember our fun times with a guy named Tarkin. He kept on popping up everywhere.
Yep, he's in the change notes again. So.
Again?
Yes.
Tarkin is getting, he needs his own t-shirt. So, since I'm here and since I see that you have Jira open, how many bugs did we have in total ever since we started testing Original Sin 2?
So the number here is 25,000. 25,000?
Yep. And how many of those did we fix already?
I can take a look quickly. That's 22,400, so there's only a couple of thousand bugs left, and most of those...
That sounds like a lot, man!
No, most of those are like tweaks or more trivial issues.
That's also opinions, like if somebody in QA thinks like, I think the window should be blue,
yeah.
That goes into Jira, and then there's also the very edge case bugs, which we have a very hard time reproducing. That's the reason why they're still in there, I guess.
Yeah.
So this is why it's really important, whenever you have a bug, go to a forum, let us know, or when it crashes, which I hope it doesn't, click on that button, send feedback to Larian, because then it gets to him eventually. It goes into Jira, goes to programmers, and they try to figure out exactly what caused the bug. Okay, so patch 5 is releasing today?
Yep.
What's after patch 5?
Maybe a hotfix, we'll see.
Okay, I thought you were going to say patch 6. But, yes, there will be a patch 6 in which we will update more things, but patch 5 already does a whole bunch of good things for the game, I guess. And then yeah, if the hotfix, did we manage to do a hotfix for every single patch?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did a hotfix for every single patch. And why do we do hotfixes?
Well, because again, the game is quite complex, so sometimes we do a fix and it doesn't pop up until like hours later into the game, or people have edge cases, like I said.
Right. So are there any big things about patch 5, things that are going to change the gameplay experience for players, or the quality of life?
There's a couple of quality of life improvements and a lot of improvements for the controller.
Yeah, okay. So for instance, yeah, I saw that selecting a door is a lot easier now. Yep. But also there were things like Lucky Charm has changed. So if one character in your party has Lucky Charm, then it automatically picks that up.
Yeah, that was a big request.
Yeah. So so there's good stuff in there also, in addition to bug fixes, which obviously is also good stuff. And I also noticed there was a lot of modding support added again.
Yeah, there's over 100 changes for modding.
Yeah. So, which is cool, because we promised that we were going to support the modding community more, and I'm very happy to say that the result of that is that we're also seeing a lot more mods. And to talk about the mods, we'll go to Master Kevin here, who is your living modding tutorial, essentially. That's his job title. Thank you, Octave. So this is Kevin. You've seen him probably in a modding tutorial, and if you haven't, you should check them out. That's very cool stuff. And Kevin.
Yeah.
You're happy about the mods, right?
Really happy.
Yeah. Can you show me a little bit about the mods that you've been following? Obviously there's a lot of them, so we're not going to go through all of them, but show us a couple of highlights.
Yeah. Wait, let me give you a list. There we go.
Yeah.
Let's start with a few of the most, well,
popular ones.
Yeah. Expanded party size.
So that allows you to play with all of the companions?
All 6 together.
All 6 of them together. I am not really fond of that, because I think you should have choice, but still, I understand why people are doing it. What else do you have?
Crafting overall.
Okay, and so what does that do?
This-
Except overhaul crafting.
This enables basically everything you can find in the world in
Yeah.
at least one recipe. So, except for making everything craftable in recipes, there's also new recipes. It also expands the armor and the weapon system with magic weapons, new armors. You can dye armor, you can color it. And it even
cool.
has seasonal content.
Seasonal content? What
Yeah.
is that?
Halloween update.
Oh, look at that! That's what our marketing guys typically do.
Yeah.
Alright, perfect. Alright, cool. What else do we have?
A lot of class mods.
Yeah, and I've seen that one. That one is awesome. The Void Knight class, I mean, it beats the hell out of something like a Bard class. With nobody would want to play. No, Void Knight class is cool. Alright, anything else?
Really cool. Yeah, the Bard class.
Anything else?
The Tempest class with spear skills.
That's pretty good. I didn't even realize there was a demand for that. There's a lot of people
yeah.
subscribing to that. Yeah, it's
Yeah, there are
12,000.
12,000.
Yeah, that's actually quite a lot.
Really interesting skills, special icons, everything.
Cool.
And then the Druid class, which can transform.
Classic. Yeah.
The Chaos Huntsman.
What's that? I haven't seen that one yet.
This is basically a ranger, but with chaos skills and like the Chaos Bolt.
Ah, okay, like this. So you never know what's going to happen.
No,
Oh.
you're shooting arrows and it could be fire.
That's
it could
pretty
be
original.
lightning.
All right. Okay. What else?
The Dragon Knight.
Ah, yeah. For those of you who don't know, we had a game called the Dragon Knight Saga. So this is a reference to that. And he can turn into a dragon. I see, with all the assorted clipping problems, I guess. But still, it's pretty cool. All right, cool. Anything else?
Well, outside of class mods, we have some special mods in there.
What is that?
This is the Jar Salesman.
The Jar Salesman.
The thing is, there's a lot of mods that are really popular,
Yeah.
but we have, like you said, close to 1,000 mods.
Yeah.
So a lot of things also get missed. And this one was here like since week 1. And he's
Jar.
been updating it every patch again and again. With new
Really?
content.
Okay, what does it do? I haven't seen it.
He adds NPCs to the game, like in this case the Jar Salesman,
Yeah.
which sells special items. He sells a jar of hearts, which increases your health, a jar of farts, which spawns a poison cloud, a jar of kickstarts,
Really?
which gives you initiative.
Okay, pretty cool. So, do you have any story campaigns?
Oh yeah, we do.
Okay.
The first one that came was Noisy Crypt.
That's made by Windermere and Nimue, right?
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah. So they were two modders that actually came to our offices during development to test drive the modding tool, and they had a lot of feedback that resulted in the wiki and your videos and a whole bunch of changes, I think, also.
Yeah.
Alright. Cool. Anything else?
Yeah, next to them also Amaranth. He also came to the office.
Yeah,
and he made Divinity Ball.
It's crazy thing. It's like football inside
Yeah.
of Divinity Original Sin. I never expected that, that's for sure.
It's really
What
cool.
else do you have?
We have a very special mod for you, which is still in the makes.
I know which one is coming.
Yeah.
Ah man, I love this thing.
It is a Ultima style campaign.
So, in case you don't know, Ultima 7 is like the best RPG ever made, and pretty much every single RPG developer now alive nowadays is trying to make a game better than Ultima 7, and nobody has ever succeeded. Ultima 7 is really cool, and he's doing the gypsy scene, in which you essentially are creating your character. This is character creation, Ultima style. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, Kevin. Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'm very happy to see that the modding community is alive and kicking, and you guys are continuing to support them.
Of course.
Yeah, with new videos, with updates on your wikis, with new features, so it's cool. Alright, so what else do I have? Oh, this is also a very cool one. We received a fan translation from some Chinese speaking fans, and for Divinity Original Sin 1 that is, that is being released this week. So if you would like to play Divinity Original Sin, the Enhanced Edition in Chinese, that is now going to be possible. The language is going to be added to the Steam Depot. Do I have anything else? Yes, we have our advent calendar that is running on the Facebook page, on our Facebook page and on our website. So if you head over there, there's a new cartoon to be seen about the adventures of some very special adventurers through the world of Rivellon, illustrated by our in-house cartoonist Cliff. And that was also the guy who made all of those lovely icons that you see in Original Sin 2. And I think that the other thing I have to say is that we're going to be at PAX South next year, and that's actually very early in January. and there we will maybe have a little announcement to make. All right, and that will be it for today, I think. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot. How can I have forgotten? We've been nominated for the Game Awards, guys, and so if you if you feel like voting, you can still vote today. I think it's the last day of voting, maybe tomorrow still. Yeah, why don't you just go over there, go to the RPG of the Year award, and just happen to click on Divinity Original Sin 2. If you feel like it would be awesome. Thank you very much. And with that, I will leave you for today. I'll be back next year when we have our little announcement to do. And until then, if you're still playing Divinity Original Sin 2, I hope you're having lots of fun with it. We certainly are enjoying tremendously the feedback that we're getting from you, and we keep on listening to it, and we keep on integrating it into the game, which will soon have patch 6, I guess, which is probably not really good marketing to put at the end, but anyway, I did it, so sorry guys. Alright, anyway, bye guys, talk to you later. Bye bye.